So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What's going on? Where are we right now?
Well, right now we're in South Beach.
South Beach, Miami, Florida. That's where we are, but let's back up just a bit. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Chelsea's latest series about the American blues fan, The Bridge. I'm your host, Mel D, and on today's episode, we're going to meet up with Biz, a big-time Chelsea supporter and really cool guy. We're going to kick it on South Beach, and we're also going to go check out one of the best art districts in the world, Wynwood. Let's go. What's going on, Biz? Thank you for being on the show today. Everything's good?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, Mel. Again, my name is Biz. I'm originally from Ethiopia. Moved to the States when I was 9. I grew up in Indiana, and I've been in South Florida for the better part of 6 years.
What do you think about living down here in South Florida?
I love living down here in South Florida. I think it's very vibrant. It's very eccentric. It's much like Chelsea. You feel like you're in a big pot of gumbo. It's a blend of all cultures. So it's amazing to be here. Very colorful and vibrant.
I was in Ethiopia in July, and man, what an amazing country. As soon as I stepped out the car, off the plane, it was like, boom, Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea jersey, Chelsea jersey. Why in the world do you grew up in most of your years, I guess, in Indiana, now residing here in sunny Florida? Why do you love Chelsea?
Well, at that time in the early 2000s, Chelsea wasn't really in a dominant position, much like we are now. At that particular time, a lot of my friends were Arsenal supporters and Manchester United fans in the height of their dominance. So I just really wanted to be different. And that's how the love for Chelsea began. In the 2004, 2005, I started seeing a very different Chelsea, a more inclusive Chelsea, much like Miami, and really felt like it represented me just because there were so many African players in the team at that time. It felt like a reflection of me, people that look like me playing the game that I love, that I've been playing since I was a kid.
Who are these players that you saw that you love that you're like, I see myself out there?
You know, the very first player that comes to mind is Jimmy Floyd, who was a striker for us in the early 2000s.
Okay.
And then from there, I grew to love all the African players that came abroad, the Michael Essiens, the Didier Drogbas.
So tell me a little bit about playing soccer in Ethiopia. What was it like? What was the ball like? How was that experience for you?
So, the balls would often wear out after 2 or 3 weeks of playing time. And the best thing to do is to stuff it with plastic bags or shirts, whatever you can find.
So wait, after 2 or 3 weeks of playing, you play that much soccer.
Absolutely.
You're that obsessed about it that the ball would wear out.
Absolutely. Growing up in a soccer-crazed country, that's all we did. From sun up to sundown, after school. There were no video games. Like I said, you're living in a third world country. There's only one thing to do, play soccer.
Favorite Chelsea moment?
Favorite Chelsea moment? Personally, and this really doesn't have anything to do with the actual game itself, was when I went to London myself.
Woo.
And being at the bridge, that was insane, because that's something that 9-year-old me couldn't have fathomed that. Coming from where I come from, to be able to be there and experience a game live is not something I would have dreamt of.
I can relate, my guy. Seeing the world is a special thing, and I never take it for granted. Just like now, hanging out in Miami with you. It's as special as it gets. You've been watching The Bridge. Make sure you check out the next episode. I'm Mel D. Peace.